Hi everyone, welcome to the BCJ Cup Series YouTube channel. Here we are making a how to make a NASCAR stop motion track. First you want to get a decent sized piece of cardboard here. Depending on what track you get, depends on the size cardboard. You're going to want to lay out the track you want, so draw it on the cardboard and make sure it's perfect, because the next step is to do tape around like I'm showing you here. You gotta do the outside wall and you gotta do the inside wall. I'm doing Bristol right here, so I have two layers or colors of spray paint I have to do. So basically right now I am outlining the actual racing surface, and then I'm leaving the banking and the garage area blank, so that ring around there is essentially the racing surface. And then when you're drawing your track, you use a couple cars to decide how wide you want the grooves and the lengths and stuff. Here I am taking some paper, pretty cheap paper you can get at any hardware store or whatever you need, and basically putting that down to stop the spray paint from getting on places you don't want yet. So yeah, I'm basically putting it on the inside. That's covering the banking, the banking and garage area, and then you got to put it on the outside if you want to. I'm not really doing that here, but because there's going to be a lot of snow covering it, because this is for our Christmas special race. Now you go out here and you do spray paint. So I'm doing the gray for Bristol. You can do multiple coats if you want. Here I basically went over 2 or 3 times to get the coat I wanted. And yeah, here we are back in the studio with it done on the first layer. You can take tape off, and if you have any leaks or stuff, you can go back with a paintbrush and gently fill in the spots that aren't good enough. So now I'm going back in and I'm I am outlining the second color banking I want, and now I'm covering up the garage area here with the paper again. And then you're going to want to do another layer covering up the actual racing surface you just did. Obviously it'll be different for tracks. If you have grass, say like Atlanta or something, you can I'd recommend doing the track surface first, then the grass, because it's easier to get the large paint out of the way before you do the smalls. And yeah, just covering that up. Make sure if you're doing Bristol or something that has 2 different coats, like Martinsville or something like that, make sure you really seal that up, because if it leaks onto your actual racing surface, it's not going to be good, and you're probably going to have to restart. I've done that several times and it's not fun. Yeah, so you go back out, get your second coat. Like I said, if it's windy outside, put some rocks down like I did there, and you'll pretty much be fine. And several coats, and then you can see how you did. Here I actually did very well, surprisingly. I had a few leaks, and it was actually pretty good, so I only repaired a few leaks onto the surface. But as you can see there, the color ratio on the right there, I'm just fixing some leaks I had. And now I off screen spray painted the walls. So if you got a color wall, you can I'd recommend not getting a primer, because if you get a primer, it's probably gonna like drip off. So here I got a non-primer gray, because the Bristol walls are usually gray. And you get a hot glue gun, you do that, try to get as close as you can to the racing surface. And then here I got the inside walls all done, and you glue those, and you basically just gotta find out how wide your pit road's gonna be. Again, use cars to determine, before you even do anything, you gotta lay out how wide your racing surface is, how wide your banking is, and how wide your pit road's gonna be before you do any of this. And then once you got all that laid out, you can start doing the paint. Here I got white for the pit road, and then some yellow as well. Obviously paint you can pick up anywhere, Target, hardware store, whatever you want. And then yeah, here I go around very carefully. Sometimes don't rush the paint, because if you rush the paint and the spray paint originally isn't dry all the way, the paint you put down is going to kind of seep into the spray paint and never dry. It's going to come up all patchy and bubbly. So I recommend just waiting a couple hours or a day to make sure you're very confident that the spray paint is dry. And here I'm just testing out what I like in the middle here, because I'm not actually doing a garage area for this one. I'm doing this for the Christmas special, so doing like a holiday theme. So around that's going to be a bunch of snow and stuff. As you see here, I'm putting in all the snow, and that's going to go around the edges here. If you obviously aren't doing a holiday special in the garage area, you probably want to spray paint probably gray, like the track surface I have there. Gray would probably work best, and then get some garage stalls and stuff like that, maybe a scoring pylon. But yeah, as you see here, I'm just touching up everything. Obviously this is kind of like a one-off thing. If we ever go back to Bristol in the BCJ Cup Series, I'll probably spray paint the brown stuff that's still there. Here I'm doing the banking. The banking's kind of hard if you're doing cardboard, but it's a lot easier than wood, I think. You essentially want to go in and cut at corner entry, and then on both sides, and then cut the walls, cut the track, and then you kind of want to bend and mold it to how you want. And then you can use little pieces of wood that you cut on the sides to create the banking to fold it up. And then here is, I'm almost done. I got some new stuff on the back stretch, and I got the stands on the front stretch. And then here I'm going around putting lighting. Again, this is a one-off thing. That's why I'm putting lighting around. Just thought I'd show you guys. Obviously it's Christmas themed, so I gotta do that. And then you can see all of the snow around. Normally I probably have stands going around. And yeah, make sure you like it. As you see there, I'm just testing out how the banking is with all the cars and stuff, because when you start a race and you have banking like this, you're gonna really want to have tape underneath to hold them from rolling around stuff, because I know from experience it's not fun when your cars roll back and stuff, so have some tape underneath. Hey everyone, Brody here from BCJ Crew. Just finished up Bristol Motor Speedway for the Christmas special this year. Got a time lapse of all of it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a blast doing it. I always love making tracks, so I didn't really complete it all the way. I just got to do a couple more logos on the back stretch, but I think you guys get the gist of it. Here, I'll show you around to end it real quick. Here we got the front straightaway. Leave the two logos black, because that's how it is at Bristol, and then two food cities, and then this in the middle. And going around, got banking, added some stuff in there, lights, and yeah, that's it. So that was how to make a NASCAR stop motion track. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like and comment and subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe to us. It would mean a lot. And I hope this helped you guys. If you have any questions, you can go to our Instagram page, BCJ Cup Series. All lowercase, no spaces, nothing. You can message us. Yeah, that's pretty much it.